When development in Africa is discussed, the focus is often placed on challenges rather than progress. Yet by 2026, several African countries stand out for how far they have advanced in infrastructure, human development, economic diversification, governance capacity, and quality of life. Based on overall development indicators, economic complexity, human development outcomes, and long-term structural progress, these are the 10 most developed countries in Africa in 2026. 10. Egypt. Egypt ranks among Africa's most developed countries due to its scale, infrastructure, and industrial base. By 2026, Egypt has one of the continent's largest economies, supported by manufacturing, energy, construction, and services. Massive investments in transport networks, new cities, power generation, and logistics have transformed the country's physical infrastructure. Egypt also has one of Africa's largest industrial workforces and a growing technology and telecommunications sector. Industrial zones, ports, and highways continue to strengthen Egypt's role as a regional manufacturing and trade hub. While income inequality and population pressure remain challenges, Egypt's development lies in its diversified economy, strategic global role, and expanding modern infrastructure. 9. Tunisia. Tunisia's development is rooted in human capital. The country has long invested in education, healthcare, and social services, producing one of the most skilled workforces in North Africa. By 2026, Tunisia maintains strong outcomes in literacy, life expectancy, and access to healthcare. Its economy includes manufacturing, automotive components, electronics, agriculture, and services. Tunisia's proximity to Europe has supported industrial integration and export-oriented growth. Despite political and economic pressures in recent years, Tunisia's structural development remains evident in its institutions, infrastructure, and social indicators, placing it among Africa's most developed nations. 8. Rwanda. Rwanda's development story is driven by efficiency and planning. By 2026, the country has built modern infrastructure, efficient public services, and a rapidly digitizing economy. Healthcare access has expanded dramatically, education outcomes continue to improve, and Kigali has emerged as one of Africa's cleanest and best organized cities. Rwanda has also positioned itself as a regional center for conferences, services, and innovation. Its development is not based on size or resources, but on governance effectiveness, technology adoption, and long-term national strategy. While still a lower-income country in absolute terms, its development trajectory remains among the strongest on the continent. 6. South Africa. South Africa remains one of the most developed countries in Africa due to its advanced financial system, industrial capacity, and infrastructure base. By 2026, the country continues to host Africa's most sophisticated banking sector, deep capital markets, and diversified industries, including mining, manufacturing, finance, and technology. Universities, research institutions, and healthcare facilities remain among the best on the continent. South Africa also plays a central role in regional trade and continental business networks. While inequality and governance challenges persist, the country's overall development level, institutional depth, and economic complexity remain among Africa's highest. 5. Namibia. Namibia's development is characterized by strong institutions, high-quality infrastructure, and solid human development outcomes relative to its population size. By 2026, the country maintains reliable transport networks, modern urban services, and consistent access to healthcare and education. Public administration remains effective, and governance standards are comparatively high. Namibia also benefits from political stability and sound economic management. While its economy is smaller, Namibia's standard of living, rule of law, and infrastructure quality place it ahead of many larger African economies in terms of development. 4. Botswana. Botswana stands out for translating natural resource wealth into long-term development. By 2026, the country has achieved high levels of human development, with strong education systems, widespread healthcare access, and well-maintained infrastructure. Revenues from diamonds have been managed prudently, allowing for sustained investment in public services and institutions. Botswana has also built strong fiscal discipline and economic resilience over time. Its development is reflected not only in income levels, but in governance quality, economic stability, and the overall well-being of its population. 3. Cape Verde. Cape Verde is one of Africa's most developed countries in human development terms. By 2026, the country consistently ranks high in life expectancy, education, healthcare access, and quality of life. Infrastructure is modern, public services are effective, and governance is strong. Despite limited natural resources, Cape Verde has built a development model based on tourism, services, diaspora engagement, and institutional credibility. Social stability and democratic accountability have further strengthened long-term development outcomes. Its success demonstrates that scale and geography do not limit progress. 2. Seychelles. Seychelles ranks among Africa's most developed countries due to its high income levels, advanced public services, and strong human development indicators. By 2026, the country enjoys universal access to healthcare and education, modern infrastructure, and a well-regulated economy. Tourism, financial services, and the blue economy support high living standards. Environmental management and sustainability have become central to development planning. Governance is effective, institutions are trusted, and quality of life indicators rival those of many developed nations outside Africa. 1. Mauritius. At the top of the list in 2026 is Mauritius, widely regarded as Africa's most developed country. Mauritius has built a diversified, high-income economy supported by manufacturing, financial services, technology, tourism, and logistics. Education and healthcare systems are among the best on the continent, and infrastructure is modern and reliable. The country has successfully positioned itself as a global business and investment hub. Institutions are strong, corruption levels are low, and economic policy is consistent. Mauritius combines human development, economic complexity, and governance quality in a way unmatched elsewhere in Africa. Development in Africa is not theoretical. It is measurable, visible, and already achieved in many places. These 10 countries represent the highest levels of development on the continent in 2026, showing that with strong institutions, long-term planning, and investment in people, African nations can and do reach advanced levels of progress.